Good, sir.
Good. Now you
Yes.
explain what is quasi-presidential system.
So, quasi-presidential system is a mixture of parliamentary form of government and presidential form of government. It is known as quasi-presidential because it resembles more features close to the presidential form of government. This type of system is practiced in France and Russia. Like if you take France, in French constitution, president is directly elected by the people, and president elects the prime minister of his choice, and on the advice of prime ministers, the president appoints the council of ministers. The minister is randomly appointed as per the choice of PM, but the minister is not the part of legislature. If a minister is appointed from the legislature, he will resign the post from the legislature. Then, to remove the president, the resolution is passed in the lower house.
Very correct, and very good. I'm happy. Okay. Next question is, what is the difference between a rigid constitution and a flexible constitution? Question goes to Arya. What is the difference between a rigid constitution and a flexible constitution?
Constitution can be divided mainly into two: rigid constitution and flexible constitution. A flexible constitution, in flexible constitution, the amendment can be done easily, uh, as with the normal amendment procedures. Example is in USA, whereas in rigid constitution, the
You quoted
process
the
of
example. You quoted the example incorrect. You quoted an incorrect example, Arya.
okay, sorry, sir.
Right? It's not matter of sorry. You quoted example. The UK. It is Aman has corrected you. That example of a flexible constitution is UK, where there is parliamentary
Yeah,
supremacy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, go on. Don't worry. Go on. Then I'll correct you.
Yeah. Whereas in rigid constitution, the process of amendment will be difficult, because in if we take the example of India, so like after commonly after the central legislature passes the bill of amendment, it has to be rectified by the state legislature as well. In case of India, certain provisions are rigid, as well as certain provisions are flexible.
Okay,
So
wait. I'll complete this statement. I'll explain you once more this concept. See, on the basis of process of amendment, the constitution can be divided into two. Number one, flexible constitution. What is flexible constitution? The provisions of the constitution, please mute yourself, guys. The provisions of the constitutions can be amended very easily. In flexible constitution, the provisions of the constitution can be amended very easily. That means if you take the example of India, that means central legislature is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha can themselves amend the constitution. That is flexible constitution. But if it is a rigid constitution, you need rectification of certain states. That means once Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, thus the process completes, it has to be sent to states for their approval. This kind of in India's case, certain provisions are rigid. Not the entire constitution is rigid. Certain provisions of the constitution are rigid. But in case of United Kingdom, that is Britain's constitution, every provision is flexible because it is parliamentary supremacy. We have discussed all this earlier also. It is parliamentary supremacy. That means the constitution can be amended by the parliament anytime. Is it clear or not? I've discussed this earlier also.
Yes,
Clear,
sir.
Ahmad? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now what I want to discuss is, this was of a previous class. Let us start with today's topic. Lakshmi, I hope you can hear me. Manju is late. Okay, let us start with today's class. Lakshmi, I think there is a problem with your microphone. Okay, if there is a problem with your microphone, you can use chat box. Okay, like others are writing, no, you can also use the chat box. Lakshmi is typing something.
Sir,
See,
when will the physical notes come, sir, of this?
it will take some time because the dispatch is not going because of this COVID-19. No, that's why we are ready
Okay.
with our okay, we are ready with everything, but the dispatch is not going from here. That's the major problem.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that's why we are using this PDF and all. Don't worry about it. You'll get it
Yes.
in a while. Okay, now features. Yesterday we discussed like features of a true federation. What do you mean by federation, Palak? Where is she? Palak, answer.
Yes,
What do you
sir.
mean? What do you mean by federation?
It is a center-state relationship, that is the sharing of power between the center and the state.
Very correct. Center state relationship. Okay, that means sharing of power between center and state. That is federation. Now, here yesterday we were discussing, like we have discussed all this aspect. Yesterday we were discussing what are the features of true federation. If a nation has to be like India, we were discussing is India a true federation or not? So we underwent many questions like, do we have a written constitution? Yes, we do have a written constitution. Do we have constitutional supremacy? That means, is our constitutional supreme above all? Yes, we discussed that. Do we have a rigid constitution? Yes, certain provisions of the constitution are rigid. Okay. Division of power, three lists were then: union list, state list, and concurrent list. We discussed that also. Bicameral legislature, we discussed that also. Independence of judiciary, we discussed this also. Now, we have discussed all this, and these all aspects are covered in the Constitution of India. These all things are practiced in India, isn't it or not? All these are practiced in India or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Aman, now tell me. Aman, now tell me.
Yes,
Do we have a written constitution?
Yes, sir.
We have a written constitution.
Yes.
Do we have supremacy of the constitution? That means
Yes.
the constitution is supreme above all.
Constitution is overall. Yes, sir.
Yes, that is also right. Do we have a rigid constitution?
सर इस पॉइंट पे मुझे पूछना था कि जैसे इंडियाज कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज अ फ्लेक्सिबल कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, उसके कुछ सर्टेन प्रोविजंस हैं जो रिजिड हैं, तो वो इसमें ही कवर होगा रिजिड कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन?
हाँ, rigid. Certain provisions are rigid. No, certain provisions are rigid.
यस,
ठीक है, certain provisions are rigid. I have proved that also.
Yes,
Yesterday I made you write all those points. Which provisions of Indian constitution are rigid? Do we have division of power, Harsh? Harsh, do
Yes,
we
sir.
have division?
yes, sir.
How can you divide the power of Indian constitution into three?
That's so three list, union list, state list, and concurrent list.
Concurrent list.
Yes,
Do we have bicameral legislature?
yes, sir.
Which are the bicameral legislature?
Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, like two.
Very good. Do we have independence of judiciary?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we have independence of judiciary. Now, the major point that comes here, this all we have discussed in previous classes. Remember, when I was teaching yesterday, Palak quoted a point: India is not exactly a true federation. India is not exactly a true federation. These are the features of a true federation. If you talk about a true federation should have these all features. India are having those features, but India are having some extra features too, which makes India a quasi-federation. What do you mean by quasi-federation, Palak?
Semi-federation.
Semi-federation.
Yeah.
Go on.
Like we don't have all the features of a true federation. We have taken some provisions from. We have taken provisions from different constitutions, and we have rigidity as well as flexibility.
Yeah, we have rigidity. जो अमन ने बोला, we have rigidity as well as flexibility. Manju is here. Manju is here. Yeah, Manju is here. Manju, tell me, what are the distinct features of Indian Constitution? What are the distinct features of Indian Constitution? What are the distinct features of Indian Constitution? क्या अलग है भारत के संविधान में? What are distinct features of Indian Constitution? Tell me that. Manju, you know it?
Sir, it is flexible.
Manju, you are not audible.
It is flexible.
Yeah, it is flexible. Apart from this, why India? See, I have proved that These all
It is
features.
written constitution, Indian written constitution.
So वो तो covered हो गया ना, that India is true federation because we have a written constitution. What are distinct features? I'll explain you. See, true federation should have a proper center state relationship. You agree with this?
Yes.
Yes.
You agree with this? That means center and state should have equal powers. This is what it says now. True federation, the center government and the state government should have equal powers. But in India, even after having so much features which resembles the true federation, our constitution, the power of center is in our constitution. The power of center government is above the state government. Center government's power is much higher than the state government's power. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us prove that aspect. What I have said right now, Palak, what I have said?
In India, center is with strong power. India center is more powerful than the state government. Like during national emergency, state government.
No, don't go into that. Don't go into that. I'll come to it. That I will teach. That I will teach. Don't go into that. Don't go into that. That I will teach. Just write down in your notebook. Just write down. I will make you write. India has all the features of a true federation. India has all the features of true federation, but still we cannot consider India as a true federation. India as a true federation because in case of true federation, the central government and state government, should have equal powers. But at certain point, in case of India, central government is more powerful than state government. Central government is more powerful than state government. Aman,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
what I have explained right now, just explain that to me again. What I have made you write.
Sir, India cannot be termed as a true federation. It's a quasi-federation because, like in a true federation, center and state must have equal powers. But in India, in some cases, central government has more power than the state government.
Even after having all the features, सारे features होने के बावजूद, we are having all the features of true federation, still India is not a true federation. Now I am going to give you the explanation. Even after having all the features of true federation, why India is not having the term called as true federation. Why India is not a true federation? Somebody has written a question. Lakshmi, are you understanding? Please write in chat box because today your microphone is not working. Are you understanding? Sakshi, sir, we have a powerful center. Sakshi, you are very correct. Navya, what you are writing? Please write it down fast, dear. Where is Navya's microphone? Every day she uses microphone. Navya, please speak.
Sir, I'm there, sir.
Okay, Navya, I've got your point. I will give you an example. Sir,
Okay,
yes, sir,
sir.
I can understand. Okay, Navya, I'm giving you an example. See, now let us start. Navya, just wait. Distinct features of India. See, we have all the features of a true federation, but still we are not a true federation. Why? I'm giving you the answer of this. In India, we have only single citizenship. In India, we have only single citizenship. We are termed as citizens of
India.
India.
We are never termed as citizens of Maharashtra. We are never termed as citizens of Kerala. We are never termed as citizens of J&K. We are termed as citizens of India. So this is distinct features. Here, center is more powerful. That means in center government is the most authority to has the authority to give the citizenship. We are never given the state citizenship. Now coming back to Navya's question, which country has like powerful state as well as powerful center? Navya,
Yes,
United
sir.
States of America.
Okay.
United States of America, where you get two citizenship. Citizenship of United States of America, and you get one more citizenship, that is citizenship of California, citizenship of New Jersey, citizenship of Oklahoma. So you have dual citizenship there. Got it?
Yes, sir.
In that those countries, center and state government are at par, they are on equal level. But when it comes to India, we have single citizenship, and this proves here center is more powerful. Center is more powerful than center is more powerful than state. Very good. Now the second point, Article 3 of Indian Constitution, Parliament can alter the boundary of state. Parliament. This article is very important. This article is very important. Article 3 of Indian Constitution says that Parliament can alter the boundary of state. Suppose if we have a large state, Uttar Pradesh, that means Parliament, that is our Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, the legislature can pass a bill to divide Uttar Pradesh into two or more states for easy governance or for administrative convenience. That means center. The state is at mercy of center. The state is at mercy of center. Why? Article 3 gives power to the central authority, that is central government or the central legislature, to reorganize the dimensions of a particular state. They can alter the boundary of state to form another new state. Clear or not? I will explain you the procedure of forming a new state, but it is the legislature who is responsible. For the central legislature can take a decision to alter the boundary of a state. Like the central legislature took a decision to divide Andhra Pradesh into Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, even when Andhra Pradesh was not willing to divide it into two parts. Then also they divided. Got it?
Yes, sir.
That means here the state government is at the mercy of central government. Got it or not? Here that means the state government is at the mercy of central government. Got it or not? 2 points. Got it? Aman, समझ में आ गया? Harsh, Arya,
Yes, sir.
Pooja, Lakshmi, Navya. You guys are getting lazy day by day. Answer, guys. Navya, Palak, Pooja, Sakshi,
Yes, sir.
Sharda.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Now I want you guys to be energetic. We are striving to become a district collector, and you guys are not energetic. How will you handle a district? अमन कैसे चलेगा भाई?
सर आज तो बोल रहा हूँ.
आज बोल रहे हो, ठीक है. Very good. Lakshmi, got the concept? Yes, sir. Okay, done. Now, 2 points. This point was also quoted by Palak few minutes back. She said, during national emergency, distribution of power between center and state is suspended. Dekho, even center is more powerful. They give certain power to states. Certain power is also given to states. But when national emergency is declared, the role of state government is nullified. It is the central government who takes the charge. So during the national emergency, the role of central government plays an important role. That means state government's power is nullified. State government's power is very minimal. That means center is more powerful than state government. Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Harsh को समझ में आ गया. Aman. Okay, Sharda, you are getting those points? Sharda, where is Sharda?
Yes, sir. I'm getting all the points.
Okay, done. Now, the fourth point. We have three lists: union list, state list, and concurrent list. More number of subject. We have discussed about three list and union list. Center government makes law. Union list, who makes law? Center government. More number of subjects are there in union list. More number of subjects are there in union list. That means who is powerful here?
Central government.
Be loud, guys.
Central
Central
Central government is powerful. That means when central government is powerful, India is a true federation or not?
No.
No.
No. Very good. You guys are getting the points. Very good. Very good. Now another point. We have three lists. Union list. Wait, I'll write it. We have three lists. Number one is union list. Number two is state list. And number three is concurrent list.
Concurrent.
You know this, no? In union list, who makes the law? Harsh, who makes the law? In union list, central. Harsh ne bol diya, it is central government who makes the law. In state list, who makes the law?
State
Government.
State government makes the law. Who makes the law? State government makes the law. In concurrent list, who makes the law?
Both center and state.
Center and state government, both of them make the law. But if on a same subject, or if on a same topic, if center government has also made a law as well as state government has also made a law, I will give you an example. Subject is A. Modi government has also made a law, okay, and Yogi government has also made a law. That means state government of Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Sarkar has made a law. Modi has made a law and Yogi has made a law. Whose law will be considered?
Modi.
It is the center's law that will be taken into consideration. That means who is powerful here?
Center.
The government. Very good, you guys are genius, you know. So the fifth point is, if there is exists a law on a subject in concurrent list in which both center and state government made a law, it is center's law that will prevail. It is whose law that will prevail? It is center's law that will prevail. Remember, I talked about a residuary subject. Palak, what was residuary subject? Palak.
Yes, sir. A residuary subject is that which is not included in any of these three lists.
Why it is not included?
Because it was made later when these three lists were made, that subjects were not made. And when these were made, they were not sure about in which list they have to put them.
Aman, you have anything to add to it?
And so the power of making laws.
Who is answering?
Commerce.
Aman.
Yes, sir. Sir, in residuary list, the subjects that were not present at that time when the constitution was made, वो subject आते हैं. जैसे कि e-commerce.
Very correct. See, when constitution was made, there were three subjects: union list, okay, state list, and concurrent list. Okay. Union list included all those subjects which central government will make a law on it. Union list, central government. State list included all the subjects in which state government will make a law on it. There was a concurrent list in which both can make a law. But certain things were discovered after independence or in 1990s, like e-commerce, ISRO, Indian Scientific Space Research Organization. These were all additional subjects which were introduced later. ये वो चीजें थी जो बाद में introduce करी गई. These were additional subjects; those were introduced later. So, in order to put these subjects which were introduced later, a separate list was created. This was called as residuary list. And who can make the law on residuary list? Who can make the law on central government? That means who is powerful here? Central government. Lakshmi, are you getting the points? Here you have missed 5 to 6 classes of the starting. Don't worry, we will give you the recordings of it and you can watch the class and you will be having doubt clearing sections. Okay? Are you getting? Okay, Lakshmi is getting. She is having. Don't worry, these people, most of the people are from South. Okay, they are also having language problem. Even I don't know how to speak Hindi. है ना मंजू? अलग मुझे भी नहीं मालूम
Yes,
ना
sir.
हिंदी कैसे बोलते. मंजू is very serious.
सर
हाँ. What
सर
happened?
अभी आप क्या बोल रहे हो?
कुछ नहीं, मैं कुछ नहीं बोल रहा. मैं कुछ नहीं बोल रहा. Voice broke. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, sir.
Voice. Aman कह रहा है voice broke. Okay. Now,
So, but it is breaking.
what is breaking? Voice is breaking.
Yeah.
Is it raining outside?
No.
No.
Now, yeah,
Your
here it
video.
is. Now is it breaking?
Yes, a kind of, sir.
Okay, you just wait for 2 minutes because it's raining heavily here. It might be because of that. Many places it's raining. See, we are getting an answer from Hyderabad, like Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka. We have got the answer. It is raining there. It is raining here also heavily. Okay, is it clear now? Shall I
Yes,
proceed? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Who is the executive head of the state? See, political. Okay. Let me ask one question. Who is the executive head of the country? Who is the executive head of the country?
President.
President is the executive head of the country. Who is the political head of the country?
Prime Minister.
Prime Minister.
Prime Minister. This is for country. Okay, this is for country. Executive head of country is political head of country is prime minister. Executive head is president. But who is the executive head of state? When it comes to state, who is the
Governor.
Chief Minister.
Ministers.
executive head?
So governor.
Governor is the executive head. Who is the political head of the state?
Chief Minister.
Yeah.
Minister. Okay. Who appoints this governor? Who appoints this governor?
So President.
It is appointed by president, but who nominates him?
Prime Minister.
It is nominated by central government. It is nominated by central government.
मत किया करो.
Please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Okay. Okay. The governor is appointed by central government. The governor is appointed by central government. That means they nominate the person and the president signs that and the governor is appointed. But the governor of a state, the governor is answerable to who? Central government. Even the executive or head of state is answerable to central government. That means who is powerful here?
Central government.
Last point is more tax collecting subjects. Who will collect more tax? It is the central government will have more power to collect taxes. More tax collecting subjects lies with central government. That means who is powerful here?
Central government.
Central government. What does it prove? What does this 8 points prove? India, speak up.
Nothing.
Go on, Aman, go on.
नहीं
कुछ नहीं. Okay, perfect. India, what does this prove? India, even after having all the features of true federation, India, after having all the features of a true federation, like written constitution, supremacy of constitution, rigidity in the constitution, division of powers in 3 lists, union list, state list, and concurrent list, bicameral legislature, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, independence of judiciary, even after having all the features of true federation, India is not exactly a true federation because at certain juncture, central government is more powerful than state government. And I prove that points here that at what are all the juncture where central government is more powerful than state government. Okay. Now who will explain me this? Kirti, unmute yourself here. Kirti, unmute yourself. Kirti, unmute.
Yes, sir.
Kirti, what I have explained here in distinct features of, like you have to explain features of true federation and distinct features of India. Go on, Kirti.
Sir, stuff from India In true federation, both central and state must share equal power. But in India, central is more powerful than that of state. That is why it is called quasi federation.
Okay. You had to explain it. Can you explain?
All right, yes, sir. So distinct features of India is first is single citizenship. Center is the right to give the citizenship. That's why center is more powerful than state. Hence, proof center is more powerful than state. Second point is Article 3rd. Parliament can alter the boundary of state. Like state is at mercy of center. Parliament can alter the boundary of state, like you gave the example of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Third is during national emergency, distribution of power between center and state is suspended, and here center becomes more powerful than state. We can take example of Janta curfew.
What is
Fourth
that? Complete your example, then I'll explain.
Sir, in Janta curfew, it was that na ki PM Modi took the decision.
Okay, done. Very good example. Very good example. Okay, she is talking about the national lockdown where the central government took a decision and every state of India had to follow. That means
Yes,
the
sir.
central government is more powerful. Very good, Kirti. Very good.
Yes, sir.
Now go on.
So fourth point is more subject in union list. So union list is the list under which those subjects comes. जिसमें central government can take their decision. So under union list, more subjects are there. That's why center is more powerful than state.
Very good.
Fifth point is if there exists a law on subject and concurrent list, like if in any subject government, state government and central government both passes a law, both
Suppose
took
the
any
subject
decision.
is A. Suppose the subject is
Suppose
A.
subject is A, both
And
both center and state made some law, so we'll follow the decision of central government. So sixth and seventh point, my call was disconnected, so I didn't.
Very good, genius. 6th and 7th point she didn't get, and she said like almost disconnected. Very good, very good. C. 6. Residuary power lies with the center. I've talked about residuary powers, that extra power. Okay, who will explain the 6th and 7th point? Others call were not disconnected. I will select the person. Sakshi. Sakshi,
Yes,
you explain
sir.
the.
So like residuary power list lies with the center. The residuary list has the subjects which came later, much later when the three lists were made. So the decision making power on the subjects in this list lies with the center.
Okay.
And next point, governor, that is the executive head of the state, is appointed by the center, and he is only answerable to the center, not to the state. Despite the fact that he is executive head of the state.
Who is the executive head of the state government?
The
Who is
governor,
very good. Who is he answerable to?
the center.
So who is in this scenario, which government is powerful, the state government or
The
center
center.
government?
So center
Very good,
government is more
very
powerful.
good, very good. Now,
The
last
next
point.
that more tax subject lies with the center. That tax collection is done more by the center despite by the state.
Okay, Lakshmi is typing something. Lakshmi, what you are typing, let me know it. Lakshmi has already typed. So can you repeat the 6th point again? Okay, perfect. 6th point. I will explain you certain. Okay, Major Arpit. Arpit, kahan hai bhai? Lakshmi, I'm explaining.
Hi, Jithin.
Arpit,
Hi,
your
Jithin.
classes are over. Your classes are
Yes,
over.
yes, it is not over.
You are going through the videos.
Yes, I'm good. Going to
Till
the
now,
videos.
everything is completed. Till now,
Everything, all good, bhai. All good.
all good. Very good. If you have any doubts, you contact me. Okay.
Good, definitely.
Okay. Now, Lakshmi has asked a question, sir. Can you please explain me the 6th point again? That is residuary power. Residuary power. Lakshmi, there are 3 lists. I have already explained them in the previous class, so that's why they got it a bit easier. Schedule 7. Schedule 7 of Indian Constitution had 3 lists. Number 1 is Union list. Okay. In Union list, center government makes laws. Who makes laws? Center government. Number 2 is state list. Number 2 is state list. In this, state government makes laws. Okay. Number 3 is concurrent list. Number 3 is concurrent list. In this, both center, I'm writing C and S, both center and state government makes a laws. But certain things were introduced later in our country, like Indian space programs. Indian space programs came in late 90s. Okay, this came Indian space program, e-commerce. So these items were not included in neither union list. These items were not included in state list. These items were included in a list, separate list called as residuary list. That is extra, which were brought into the picture later. That is extra. So these items were put on that list. That is why this item, and who has the power to make laws in the subject in the residuary list? किसके पास अधिकार होता है residuary list में law make करने का? The central government has the power to make law on a subject on residuary list. Is it clear, Lakshmi? So here what I try to prove is central government is a bit more powerful than state government. Okay, Lakshmi is clear. I hope this topic had much explanation. I hope this topic is much clearer for you. Shall we move ahead? With your permission, shall I move ahead? Sakshi,
Yes,
Pooja, Lakshmi.
yes,
Okay. Now, I need to explain you certain more things. Okay, I will ask you a question. Very, like yesterday it came into mind. What is the difference between federation? What is the difference between federation and co-federation? Who knows the answer? What is the difference between federation and co-federation? Those who will answer will get nothing, but you have to anyways answer. What is the difference between federation and co-federation? I will ask each one of you. Aman, do you know it?
no, sir.
Arpit, Kirti, Arya, Navya, Lakshmi.
Sir, co-federation is cooperative federation.
What is that? You are
Cooperative federation means central and state should work cohesively.
no. Manju, where is Manju? I have lot of expectation from a teacher. Teacher, answer. I have two teachers. One is Palak Mahajan, bio teacher, and one is Manju. If both of them don't answer, we will punish them. Manju.
I don't know about
Jithin, may I try?
Yeah, you can try. Yeah, Major.
I will just give it a try.
Yeah, go.
It refers to, like, there is no as such written agreement between the center and the state, and the center is, or the states are bound to the center. It's indestructible sort of a agreement wherein these
In which federation or co-federation?
in co-federation,
Galat.
in co-federation.
Wrong. Manju, Sakshi, Sharda, Surya.
Sir, in co-federation, the state can take part in decision making, but in a federation, I don't know.
I don't know. Sharda,
Sir, I'm not sure, but I'll try.
you try.
The membership in a federation is the membership of the member in a co-federation is voluntary, while the membership in a federation is not.
Why? You are correct. Why? Let me explain the point what she said. Sharda, repeat the point once more. You are correct, but why?
Sir, the membership of the member in a co-federation is voluntary, while the membership in a federation is not.
Why? Now my question is why? If you can quote an example, you can.
I'm sorry, sir. That's the only thing I read about it. They just left in the notes. I don't know anything else. I'm sorry.
Okay. No issue. Don't be sorry. I'm here to tell you that. See, there are two types. One is federation and one is co-federation. If I need to explain you this concept now, I will simply say two words. Okay. I'll simply say two words. Here I am talking. I have already the slide of this, but I am not taking into it because I need to get the concepts clear. Can you guys see it?
Yes, sir.
drag it here. Visible? Visible now? Hello? Can you guys see it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Be loud, yaar, be loud. I'm asking you. Okay. See, the thing is, let us erase this once. Federation. Example is India. Got it? Whereas the co-federation, example is, come on, answer.
Yes.
USA. How can USA be example of a co-federation? I answered it, na?
No, sir.
Who answered it?
Sir, I
Manju.
Sakshi.
Sakshi, very good. Galat hai. Co-federation is BRICS. What is BRICS? Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. Co-federation's other example is Brexit. Have you heard about this?
Yes.
What is Brexit? What was Brexit issue?
So
What was
Britain, European
Britain
Union
exists from European Union. Have you heard about that? European Union is an example of co-federation. Now can you guys answer this question? Now can you guys, what is the difference between federation and co-federation? Now you don't try, I will only answer. Now I can't give more hints. See, federation is group of non-sovereign units. What is non-sovereign units? They cannot take decisions individually. Like India is a federation. Can Punjab tomorrow say that we want a separate country? Can Kerala tomorrow say we want a separate country? Can Maharashtra tomorrow say we want a separate country? No. You are bound together by law of land. You are not bound together by any agreement. That means in a federation, you are not, please mute yourself guys. You are not in a federation, you are not bound by any agreement. You are not by any agreement. You are not bound by any agreement. That means in a federation, every country is bound by law of land. That means if you are not bound by any agreement, that means no one has right to break that agreement. Is it clear or not? In a federation, you are not bound by any agreement. Have Kerala or Tamil Nadu or Jammu Kashmir signed an agreement to be part of India? No, they haven't signed any agreement. You are bound together by law of land. That means you are bound together by law of land. No country, that means no state have right to break that and move apart. In a federation, write down, in a federation, write down in your notebooks. In a federation, there are many non-sovereign units. There are many non-sovereign units. That means these units cannot, that means these units cannot move apart. These units cannot move apart since they are not bound by any agreement. Since they are not bound by any agreement. Clear or not? Clear or not? Palak, Navya, Palak, clear or not?
Yes, sir.
What did I say about federation?
In a federation, There's a group of non-sovereign units, that is, they are not bound by any agreement. They are bound together by law of land, and no state have right to move apart.
Clear? What is an example of a federation? Quote an example of federation.
That Kerala and Tamil Nadu have not signed any agreement to be part of India.
So India is a federation or not?
Yes.
So write down example India. Okay. Now let us take example of European Union. Let us come to co-federation. Obviously, different countries, different. Let us take example of SAARC. Why to go to European Union when we are not part of it? SAARC, South Asian Association of Regional Cooperation. South Asian Association of Regional Cooperation. That means India is part of it. Sri Lanka is part of it. Sri Lanka is part of it. Nepal is part of it. So these countries have signed an agreement. These countries have signed an agreement to be part of it. Is it clear or not? These countries have signed an agreement to be part of it. Clear or not? So anytime they can break that agreement. Anytime they can break that agreement to move apart from it. That means India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, everyone is part of SAARC, but these countries have signed an agreement to be part of it, and that means these countries can break that agreement anytime. It is not group of non-sovereign units, it is group of sovereign units. Okay, there's a mistake here. It is group of sovereign units. Okay, these countries can break that agreement. That means they are free to take decisions anytime. That means they are free to make any decisions anytime. Is it clear or not? Sakshi, what did I say?
That in a co-federation, there is a group of sovereign units. For example, European Union, Asian, and SAARC. The units can move apart and they can break their agreement.
They can break agreement because they are not part of that organization because of not any law. They are part of that like organization because of the agreement they have signed. Or in that agreement itself, it will be written how they can move apart from it. In that agreement itself, it will be written that how they can withdraw from it. Is it clear what is the difference between co-federation and the federation? Is it clear, Sakshi, Palak, Lakshmi, Harsh, Chumpi, Bhuwana? Please write it down. If it's clear, we'll move ahead. And we will discuss one of the most important topic of Indian Constitution next. Yes, clear. Lakshmi is getting, Sakshi is getting, Sharda is getting. Manju, clear? Manju, Aman, Arpit, Arya, Bhuwana, Chumpi. All are clear. You guys,
clear. It's clear.
Yeah. Now everyone is clear. If you don't get a rank in UPSC, then I'll make everything. I'll make mess of everything. You know. So, अभी अच्छे से पढ़ लो. हाँ, guys, there is an official thing I want to tell. I'll tell you after this class. From tomorrow onwards, you will be having 2 classes. Okay, 4 to 6. Science and technology will be your first class. So I have already informed others. So those who have joined late, I'm informing them. Okay. Now, preamble. Why we need to have a preamble? Why we need to have a preamble? Arya, tell me why we need to have a preamble.
It provides a bird-eye view of the Constitution.
You remember I used this line few days back and she has got that line only.
No, sir. Because if you have any conflict regarding the articles of the Constitution, then preamble will be referred to clear the conflict.
Okay, you have said that preamble gives a bird-eye view of the entire Constitution. That means it summarizes the philosophy and ideology of Constitution. What is written in that book? It summarizes the philosophy and ideology of the Constitution. Right or wrong?
Yes.
It gives, yeah, Aman is saying that it gives an interpretation of the Constitution. Yes, very correct. It summarizes the philosophy, the entire philosophy. It summarizes the entire ideology of Indian Constitution. Is it mandatory for every constitution in the world to have a preamble? Is it mandatory to every constitution in the world to have a preamble? Then why do every constitution in the world have a preamble? Why do every constitution in the world has a preamble? See, it is not at all mandatory. We are discussing the first page of Indian Constitution. Okay, the question goes to Major Arpit. Arpit, hi, bhai.
Hi, Jithin. Hi, Jithin.
Major, tell me one thing. In the preamble, there is a date written. There is a date written. Only Arpit should answer. There is a date written in the preamble. What is that date? Okay. What is the date and what is the date called as?
The date is 26 November 1949. And the date is when the Constitution of India was adopted and it was enacted for the people to follow.
What it is called as? That 26 November 1949 is written in the preamble. What is it exactly called as?
Enacting clause.
Enacting clause.
Enacted clause.
You all are Arpit?
I forgot it.
It's okay, no issue, no issue. Exactly correct. In the preamble of India, please mute yourself. Many places it's raining. Please mute yourself. Many places it's raining. In the Constitution of India, there is a date written. The first page, there is a date written. That is 26th November 1949. That date is when the Constitution of India was adopted. The date on which the Constitution of India was adopted, and the date is called as enacting clause of Indian Constitution. And the date itself is termed as enacting clause. Lakshmi, clear? There is a date written in the Constitution of India, that is 26th November 1949. Makes it easy to understand. Aman didn't get you. अमन किस चीज में बोला है?
सर ये वाच ना कि मैंडेटरी नहीं होता सर क्यों?
अच्छा you are talking about preamble. Okay पहले का आंसर. Okay, got it. Okay, 26 November 1949. 26 November 1949 is a date written on the preamble, and it is termed as enacting clause of Indian Constitution. It is the date when the Indian Constitution was adopted. Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, it is not mandatory to have a preamble. Nowhere it is written that the first page of Constitution of any country should be preamble, but it is customary to have a preamble. Different countries like United States of America's Constitution is one of the ancient constitution of the world. They have had a preamble. Even the Constitution of Britain had a preamble. Even the Constitution of Canada has a preamble. Even the Constitution of Ireland, Constitution of Australia, Constitution of many countries has a preamble. So we have followed their path and we have created the first page of Indian Constitution as preamble, or the preamble is an introduction to Indian Constitution. Introduction to Indian Constitution. Preamble is an introductory part to Indian Constitution. It gives sharp bird eye view of the Indian Constitution. It says that it gives an idea about what is there in the Constitution of India. It gives an idea that what is there inside this book. It gives an idea, it gives a philosophy, how the Constitution of India is going to work for the people. It gives an ideology, it gives a philosophy of the Constitution. Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir.
It summarizes the Indian Constitution. It consists of summary and philosophy of the Constitution. And third point, it gives a bird eye view of the Indian Constitution. Okay. Now, as per the Constitution of India, who is supreme above all? Who is supreme above all?
Constitution.
As per the Constitution.
People of India.
Yes. As per the Constitution of India, people of India is supreme above all, because in our Constitution, it is written that we the people of India adopt the Constitution of India. Who adopted the Constitution? It is not any government, it is not legislature. It is we the people of India adopted the Constitution of India. Got it or not? Sharda, Arya, Sakshi, Harsh.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it is we, the people of India, who is supreme above all. That proves one more thing. It is as per the will of the people. It is our wish that we are adopting this constitution. No foreign country has imposed this constitution on us. No one has imposed this constitution. It is we, the people of India, for our betterment, for our welfareness, we have adopted this constitution. That means no foreign country has imposed this constitution on us. It is the people of India adopted this constitution for our betterment. Is it clear or not? Is it clear or not? What happened, Palas?
Yes, sir.
Explain first 4 lines.
Me?
No, someone else will come. Explain
First line is that it is not mandatory to have a preamble, but it is customary to have a preamble, like all US, which has the oldest constitution in the world. Britain, Canada, Ireland, all have the preamble. So we have taken that in us also. Like we have taken the preamble from Britain. Sorry, Britain? US. Sorry, US.
Right, पहले आपस में decide कर लो. You guys decide among yourself and have a meeting and let me know the answer. The Constitution of India was like the preamble
taken
of the
from US.
Amil Julke, you are now 18 odd guys. You everyone together go and give the paper. Everyone will pass.
Next is it consists the summary and philosophy of the Constitution, and it gives the bird eye view of the Constitution.
बहुत बढ़िया. और
and it tells that we the people of the India are supreme above all. Constitution says that people of India is supreme above all, and no one has imposed that constitution on us. We have adopted that constitution on our will.
Okay. See, the preamble of Indian Constitution was adopted from the Constitution of United States of America. Similar way we created a preamble. Nowhere it is written that every nation who is making a constitution should have a preamble. It is part of the custom that many nations have been following, that we need to have a preamble when we make the constitution. Similarly, we also are following the same path and we are having a preamble of our constitution. It consists of summary and philosophy of the entire constitution. The preamble summarizes the entire constitution of our country. It gives a bird eye view. So whenever a person is going through the preamble, he gets an idea what an Indian constitution is giving, what an Indian constitution is trying to depict. It gives a bird eye view. It summarizes the entire constitution. It states, we the people of India, are adopting this constitution. That means no foreign power has imposed this constitution on us. It is our wish that we are adhering this constitution for the betterment of us as citizens, for the betterment of us as individuals. No foreign power, no alien authority has imposed this constitution on us. That's what I'm going to discuss. Next class we'll start it from here, because this is another step of preamble. I want to explain that in very deep. Okay, after the preamble, we will start with part 1 of Indian Constitution, that is Union and its territories. Once I complete the topic preamble, your base will be completely settled. Like first, like you will be having ideas about everything. Okay, now, did you get today's class clear? Lakshmi, how was the class? Lakshmi, did you get it? You understand the concept? Lakshmi is typing a long answer. She is saying this man doesn't know how to teach. Is it so, Lakshmi? Why you guys are laughing? Come on. Yes, sir. Lakshmi is saying, yes, sir, I understand. See. Aman, did you understand the concept?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, guys. From tomorrow, you will be having 2 classes. Okay. You guys are going at a good pace. You guys are revising. So I don't want. See, the major focus should be on 2 subjects plus current affairs. I am giving you current affairs daily. You will get the current affairs today also. The second class will start from 5:10 to 6:10. The second class will start from 5:10 to 6:10. Once the class gets over at 5 o'clock, you will have a 10 minutes buffer. You can have water and come back. Okay, the class will be on another link. Let me make it very clear. Similarly, you guys log into my class by clicking a link and you log in, right? Similarly, you will get another link on your WhatsApp or Telegram, wherever you, Anjali ma'am sends you link, you have to click the second link and log into the class again. Okay?
Okay.
That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day. Good night. Enjoy the rain and study
Thank you,
also.
sir.
Okay, good night.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
Good night. Good night. Take care.